musical background. I started playing guitar really when my mum taught me the chord D. But then when I went to secondary school, I took guitar lessons and then just took it from there. But didn't write a song until I was 17. Judgment will be passed on you pretty damn soon. Writing the first song came about with it's always when you get a bit sad, you know. Like people say, if you want to write a song, you should go and have something bad happen to you. It's not always the case, but in this case, it was like a lot of, you know, it was about a girl. I thought with them writing the first song, I wanted to make an EP eventually. So the first song I ever wrote is on my first EP, along with 4 others. From then on, I decided to do more EPs, and the second main EP I wrote did feature 2 songs from the first one and 2 songs from now the album I've just finished, but in stripped down format. But in terms of the new album songs, they were like previews, and the ones off my first EP were revisited. So it was like, here's an up-to-date way of how I sounded from songs from 2012, and now here's some up-to-date ones. And now I guess with the album, it's all linked it all together with those 2 tracks being full band versions. I suppose every album's a concept album in a way, but I would say it is a concept album of the ages just before turning 20, where you think you know everything, but you don't, and you will be put on your ass pretty quickly if you get too cocky. And there's a couple of love songs, but it's more of a kind of observation of one's mind. To focus in on one song, I guess Old Chapels of Stone was the first tune to start production on the album. Originally I wanted to just make a new EP with a full band, which became the album. But Old Chapels of Stone, I started recording that in Germany when I was living there for a bit, start of 2013. And Old Chapels of Stone I wrote a few months before. It was just something that I'd always thought about for a long time, being brought up by 2 Christian parents, which great people, obviously, you know. But when you grow up and get your own viewpoint on things, it's a bit funny and it clashes. So the lyrics in particular is that when you're a young person in church, everyone else around you seems to be having these brilliant experiences with God and everything, but however you want to see it, and nothing seems to be happening for you, and it's just kind of about how there's a lot of broken promises and contradictions, and that was just how I was dealing with it at the time. You can feed it in your bones, can't you? It's a bit kind of negative, but you know, most songs are negative. Most of my songs are negative, and it's just a way to express feeling or whatever. Song moods are funny, I guess. Like if it's negative or positive, I don't really sing many positive songs, I guess, because I associate happy songs with being a bit shallow, really. If you want to have like a song that encourages happiness, then write it, you know, like Pharrell's done pretty well with Happy. Literally is just happy. But really I like the idea of juxtaposing negative lyrics with a upbeat song, you know. It's just something there for people to, if they want to read into it a bit more, they can, which is just reading the lyrics. But the instant fix you get, like, because human beings are obsessed with just getting everything now and then quickly. Songs, you know, just give them instantly a good rhythm, a good beat, and that's if you don't want to learn the negative blood and guts of it, don't read the lyrics, just listen to it, you know, and keep it on the surface. Most of my guitar parts based on fingerstyle. Like, well, there was a lot of influence from Andy McKee throughout my upbringing with music. He kind of just rounded my right-hand technique, and being able to play melodies at the same time of rhythm parts and bass parts as well. So keep making your hand like a 3-part voice, I guess. And some of the tracks have that, especially Old Chapels of Stone. Actually, there's a solo in that is it's a simple solo, but constantly throughout it, the low notes being played with the thumb, and then with your other fingers, you're picking out a melody that just coincides with just all the bar lengths and crotchets and quavers, you know, you fit a note in when you can. That was real fun to do actually, because you can also follow your vocal pattern quite nicely. You can be playing the bass notes and then just pick along with your own voice, and it helps with keeping yourself in tune too, in a musical way. Which Nebraska has a lot of that actually. The first track, where just singing along to the guitar line, when also playing the bass notes at the same time.